Minister.
Well, Mr Speaker, it's always good to hear from him. And I noticed in his series of questions that there was, for example, no mention of the £113 million worth of Scotch whisky sold into Australia at present, subject to 5% tariffs. Actually, Australia is the 8th largest market by volume for Scotch and has been growing 7% per annum. No mention of the opportunities for Scottish financial services, fintech or agri-food more generally. We actually have an agri-food trade surplus with Australia. He says that he quotes the NFU Scotland, and they're great people, the NFU Scotland. I've met with Martin Kennedy personally twice in the last week, as well as with the Scottish Government, to actually discuss the prospect of this deal. On standards, let me reiterate, there will be no change of our standards as a result of this trade deal. Our standards we are absolutely committed to, no compromise on our animal welfare, food safety or environmental standards. He asked me, Mr Speaker, to rule out tariff-free access to Australian agricultural produce. Well, Mr Speaker, they already have tariff-free access through an autonomous tariff rate quota. I think he's seeking us to roll back the trade arrangements that we've already got with Australia. He asked about ISDS, Mr Speaker. It is a live negotiation. There will be a chapter on investment. We are huge investors in each other's markets, and I'll remind him the UK has never lost an ISDS case. But, Mr Speaker, he has serious questions to answer too. Never in 20 years has the SNP supported any trade deal done by either the UK or even by the EU, even though key sectors of the Scottish economy, like whisky, like apparel, like fisheries, are dependent on trade. They voted for a no-deal Brexit. They voted against deals with our friends like Canada, Korea and South Africa. They didn't support deals with Japan or Singapore. I don't think that whatever assurances I had given him today, or whatever turns out to actually be in the deal, would make him and the SNP support this deal. When it comes to trade, Mr Speaker, the SNP are isolationist and against the best interests of Scotland.